This is attempt number 2 to the video because I filmed it in portrait, which is not good for YouTube. Why I'm doing this, so I wanted to upgrade my kit. I've been a hair and makeup artist for 14 years this year, and all the products I've come to love, because I'm vegan and cruelty free, I only use vegan and cruelty free products. Everything that I love is slowly been discontinued, or the formulas have changed and it's not worked as well. So I was trying to find YouTube recommendations for vegan products that I could try in 26, and they're just all old, they're really outdated, or there's barely anything on vegan and cruelty free. Everything that gets recommended is not cruelty free, so it's quite frustrating. So I did my own little research and I thought I'd share the new products that I'm going to use in my kit for 26 on my wedding clients. Foundations. I like to have one for light coverage, medium coverage and full coverage, and I was really struggling what to choose, especially for light coverage, because there's so many recommendations, and foundation is the most expensive part of your kit, so you don't want to buy spend hundreds of pounds and then not like what you're getting. But I have tried, so for the light coverage, Fenty Eavesdrop Blur foundation. So it's super light, it just makes your skin look like skin, and it gives a nice kind of like a glow. And I used that a lot last year, so I have just stocked up on more of the pale shades because most of my clients are super pale. So I've got a nice range of tones and shades now. So yeah, in my kit at the moment is 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I do have number 1 as well, which is really pale, so I can cover that for my clients who tell me all the time that they never can find anything that doesn't make them look orange. So that will work well with the clientele that I get. I will say it's only really good if you've got either really kind of normal to dry skin, you take care of your skin. So obviously the better your skincare routine is, the better healthier your skin will be, which means your foundations will apply better and last longer. So I have tried this on clients with acne or a bit more oily or just need more coverage, and it didn't quite suit them. So yeah, just be careful of your skin type if you are going to use this. But I will do an in-depth review and a different video on each of the products I'm going to talk about today. For medium coverage, I've gone with Delilah Alibi. You can build this up to be fuller, but yeah, it's definitely really good for medium. And I used this a couple of times last year, and I've used it on myself, and it is really long lasting, and it makes the skin look like skin, which is what we like. So that is going to be a keeper in my kit. Full coverage. This brand does not get talked about enough. It's Mina, and it's a 24-hour foundation. I love it. It's so, I think when I first used it, I was like, whoa, this is really full coverage. How am I going to blend this out? But it actually blends out so easily, and it just stays on so well. It doesn't go cakey. It makes the skin look really natural. So that is one to be using more if you want full coverage. The shade range is really good as well. There's so many different shades and tones. So yeah, if you're struggling to find a shade for fuller coverage, check out Mina. And obviously Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. So I don't know a makeup artist that hasn't got this in their kit. I was using e.l.f. and it's lovely, but a bit too oily. So I've gone back to Flawless Filter, and you guys are gonna have the best glow ever. Concealers. So Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. So there's 4 shades to this, but it's a corrector, not a concealer. So brilliant for under eyes. It's your peachy, orangey shades, depending on your skin tone. And it will just cover up the dark circles under your eyes, so counteracts the purple tones. I'm probably going to be banging on about this concealer all year to everybody because I'm so impressed. I've wanted to try Sai for a while, and I think my friend uses them and they just look so natural. And then I was looking on the website and you just can't tell that there's concealer there, and it's really good for under eyes and all over the face. I've used this a couple of times on myself and my clients, and it is gorgeous, honestly. If you haven't heard of this brand and you need a good concealer, go with this one. I will not be recommending anything else. It's so good. I needed a few more liquid blushes, so I've gone with Iconic, mainly because it's in the sale, and I needed lighter colours. I've got 2 deep shades by Me Cosmetics. But yeah, Iconic did these, and yeah, they're lovely. They give a really nice glow. They're easy to apply, easy to blend. So again, good for the pale people. Lastly, lipsticks. So I have got a ton of lipsticks, but I find I don't really reach for them enough. So I need like less shades, but ones I'm going to use more. And Gelina are a brand that I love anyway. They're a very small indie brand by twins based in Yorkshire, and it's all vegan and cruelty free, obviously. If you're on the channel, everything is vegan and cruelty free. Yeah, I used a few of their products before. I'm obsessed with their highlighter palette, and their lipsticks are always recommended. So I thought I'd give these a go. So I got a few neutral shades, like more natural. They look very bright on camera, but in real life, IRL, they're not so bright. I will do a swatch video, and I've got some reds and some purple, like deeper shades. So we have these. But yeah, just I need more different tones for sort of similar shades, just so you've got something to suit you. And then I was using like a palette that I was mixing shades in, but then obviously my clients want to buy their own lipstick for top up, so it was obviously hard to do that when I've mixed stuff. So I thought I'd buy some more. And then lip liners, got a brown, like purpley dark shade, and a red. So I will let you know what I think of these, and yeah, I'll do a separate video in more detail with the shades on my arm and yeah, reviews. I think that's everything. I've got new skincare as well, but I will do that. I'll film that separately. Just trying to think. Nope, that's all my new ones this year. So yeah, hope this helps, and keep following to see how I get on with these products. I'll share some behind the scenes of like doing these on models and clients, and hopefully be able to vlog some weddings. But weddings aren't for content days, so it's up to the client. But yeah, and yeah, have a, oh my God, how do I sign this off? That can be a cut. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.